Zach Cox here with part two of Nesson.com's 2021 NFL Draft Preview. Today we're going to be talking about the most fascinating position in this year's draft, and that is quarterback. With the San Francisco 49ers trading up to acquire the third overall pick in this year's draft, it is now a near certainty that the first three players selected all will be quarterbacks. That's something that's happened just twice before in NFL history and not since 1999. There also is a realistic chance that quarterbacks will go 1, 2, 3, and 4 in this draft, which would be an NFL first. Not expected to be a ton of drama at the top of the draft, with Trevor Lawrence almost certainly going number 1 overall to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Zach Wilson now the overwhelming favorite to go number 2 overall to the New York Jets. But once we get down to number 3, that's where things begin to get interesting, because San Francisco traded a massive package that included 3 first-round draft picks to the Miami Dolphins to move from number 12 to number 3. And according to multiple reports, the player they are targeting in that spot is Alabama's Mac Jones. That has surprised some people, because for much of the pre-draft process, Jones was considered the 5th best quarterback prospect in this year's draft, behind Lawrence, Wilson, Justin Fields, and Trey Lance. Jones put up phenomenal numbers last season for Alabama, but enters the NFL with some very real questions about the level of talent he played with in that Alabama offense, and the fact that he has a relative lack of athleticism and mobility compared to those other top tier QB prospects this year. But according to reports, San Francisco believes he would be the best fit of the available quarterbacks for Kyle Shanahan's offense. And if Jones does end up going number 3 overall, that would push both Fields and Lance further down the draft board, closer to the range of the New England Patriots. The Patriots currently own the 15th overall pick and are actively searching for their quarterback of the future. Drafting either Fields or Lance and pairing him with Cam Newton in 2021 would be an intriguing setup for the Patriots, but they'd most likely need to trade up to land either, as many expect all 5 of the top quarterback prospects to be selected within the top 10. Patriots also will face some competition within that top 10, as the Carolina Panthers at number 8 certainly are in the quarterback market. Atlanta Falcons at number 4, Denver Broncos at number 9 could be as well. If the Patriots can't or choose not to trade up and are not able to land one of these top 5 quarterbacks, they could look to address the position later in the draft. Some intriguing names potentially available on day 2. Florida's Kyle Trask, Texas A&M's Kellen Mond, Stanford's Davis Mills. If I had to choose one of those 3 for the Patriots, I would probably lean toward Mond, a highly experienced 4-year starter in college, improved his accuracy last season, cut down his interceptions, brings some dual threat potential that Trask and Mills don't really have. And even though it feels like his college career lasted about a decade, he's still only 21 years old, so there's still plenty of room to grow there. I would put all 3 of those latter quarterbacks in the project category, however, and wouldn't expect significant contributions from any of them in 2021.
PNC Bank, helping to make banking easier.